morning, my name is Nina. Welcome back to my channel. It's a really good life. Today is Thursday. Don't ask me the date, simply can't remember. Sometime in November. What am I doing today? I'm walking. I've got my carbon fibre rollator, and I'm walking to my local yuppie cafe for breakfast, which I always do on a Thursday. It's a tradition, just go with it, okay? I have primary progressive MS, hence why I'm using a rollator at the tender young age of 21, which I am, 21 and feeling fun. Oh, car just parked. Life update. So, went to Tuesday. God, my lord, my English this morning. I went to Sydney on Tuesday for a work training day. Had a driver drive me up. I can't drive because of the symptoms I have with MS, and that was just fantastic. I really enjoyed it. But the truth of the matter is, I am bone tired, and I don't even mean MS related fatigue. I'm just really tired and fed up. So, as some of you would know if you watch me regularly, Mum is in hospital. She has stage 4 cancer, and she's on the palliative system. So anyway, she went into hospital a week ago to have a PEG tube feed inserted, and somehow the procedure's gone wrong. I mean, how? Nobody can really tell me, but the fact of the matter is it's gone wrong, and she has not been able to eat for a week. So no food, just fluid. Now, I was in there, I was visiting day before yesterday, and I visit every day at hospital. So I noticed that she was kind of like becoming aggressive and complaining that she could see things. Shadows, lights in her eyes. So I told the nurse, and the potassium and magnesium levels were just extremely low, obviously because she's been, starved for a week. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I really am. I don't think I really realised. I mean, I did realise, that's not bullshit. I realised exactly what this was going to be, how ugly this was going to get, but it's just like another problem. There's always something wrong. Another one. You deal with one, another one crops up. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm really bone tired, but I'm off to work today. I thought I would carry on my NDIS top tips like I did in my last vlog. Some of you, I got a lot of messages from that, and some of you really seem to like it. So I think I'll carry that on. So here we go. My NDIS shit. Oh God. Oh Christ almighty. Some days I'm okay. I'm like pretty good to stand. Other days, well, not so much. All right, so my next NDIS top tip would be, hang on, just jiggling the camera around. My next NDIS top tip would be honest. What I mean by that is, a lot of people seem to have shame around needing supports, needing help, and I think that, well, number one, there is no shame in this game. Any one of us at any time could come down with a disability through accident, misadventure, illness, whatever the case may be. So it's not something that's going to discriminate. So why would you have shame around that? Personally, I don't. I think you need to get rid of shame. Be honest. When you go to your planning meeting, you need to tell the planner exactly what your life is like. Now, one of the questions that they're going to ask you is about informal supports, and that's so they're not going to fund what normal people in the community would get help to do. So if your grandma drives you to the shops every Saturday to do the shopping, they're going to be quite happy for that to continue. So you need to be honest. If someone asks me today what kind of family support you've got, this is what I would say. Okay, my mother is dying in hospital. My brother, well, back on the scene, but haven't seen him for 15 years, so no help there. My father, well, that's a whole other days of our lives story, but you've got to be, I'm putting it in a light-hearted fashion, but you've got to be honest. If you don't have family support, tell them that, because they can't fund the supports if you don't tell them how your life is. You've got to be honest. Now, we're all sort of trained to have that, we're conditioned to present our best selves to the world and be empowered and put up your pictures on Instagram, make them all look perfect, but that ain't life. And if you want to get a well-funded package, you've got to tell them how it is, exactly how it is. So if you are home, isolated 7 days a week, and you don't see another soul, you need to tell them that. It's demoralising in a way, or disempowering, but they can't help you if they don't know the reality. So that would be my top tip. And if you're not good at kind of painting that reality, take someone with you who can do it, or practice in small steps before your planning meeting, by being honest, just by saying it in front of a mirror or whatever. But you need to tell them your story. Oh my God, there's a guy over there watching me on the veranda and I didn't really notice. Anyway, that's my top tip: honesty. Say it like it is. Mean what you say. Be honest. With bacon and avocado as well.
Eggs, fried poached or scrambled?
Fried. Yep.
So avocado and bacon?
Yes, yep. And then just a pot of English breakfast tea. Guys, it is now Saturday. I am meant to be heading to Sydney, and I'm obviously not. I'm sitting in my yard. Today is normally a film school day, so today I'm meant to be going to Fox Studios in Sydney, and I'm not going. I just have sort of hit a wall of motivation to do it, to go to Sydney, and I'm not going to Sydney. So Mum has been in hospital now for a week, and during that time she has not been able to have any tube feed or peg feed. The peg feed procedure did not go well. It was a fail. So she's been on clear fluids for a week. Yesterday they inserted an esophageal stent, which is to try and open up the tumour so that she can at least swallow fluids. But they rang me yesterday and they said that didn't really go well either. But I don't know the details of how well or not well it didn't go. So after that phone call, I just sort of went, you know what, I don't really want to go to Sydney. I don't really want to dress like a superstar today, and that's okay. So I told Lisa, that my support worker, that I just didn't want to go, but I'm still keeping her on shift for today. So literally we're going to spice up the day. I'm going to get her on one of my mobility scooters this morning, and we're just going to ride up the coast and have a cup of tea at this like beachside cafe. Then we'll come back, go visit Mum, go check in her house. Hello darling, hello, it's Dante. Mwah. Hello sweetie, hello. You had a good day yesterday? Did you have a good day at doggy daycare? Yeah, you did it. Woo woo, woo woo, yeah, woo woo. Beep 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 beep. So yeah, that's pretty much the day, and I'm definitely going to take you along for the ride. But yeah, I know you guys were expecting Fox Studios, but I just simply don't want to do it. So what's been happening in the last couple of days? Not much. I've been at work, and that's been good. Very, very busy, as you can probably imagine. But also, I love my job, and I absolutely love to be distracted from everything that's going on at this point in time. So yeah, that's how it is. So today I'm not dressing like a superstar, and I'm not going to Fox Studios, but we will do outfit of the day regardless. So I have just whipped a scarf up just to hold my hair in place because it's kind of windy today. I've got my blue earrings on from Kmart, like hello. I've got this ice cream licking girl. It's a t-shirt dress, that's by Boohoo. And I've just got the stretchy, super stretchy culottes on from TS14 Plus. I've had them a couple of years. They are like one of my favourite pants. And these are Zara. So I love Zara shoes because they are expensive. I mean, make no doubt, but you get what you pay for because they've got inbuilt arch support and they are just, oh, I love them. Absolutely love them. So apologies again for not being my normal high energy self. I'm just, it is really hard. Do not ever underestimate how hard it is to watch someone die. I mean, I know Mum is actively dying. I can't shy away from that, but it is hard. It is very hard. So, yeah. Anyway, all right. I better get. Oh, what have you got there, Dante? This is a new ducky. I bought you a ducky. I bought you ducky from Kmart. Yeah, I bought you ducky. Ducky. Yeah. Bring me the ducky. Come on. Bring to Mama. Come on. Obviously not. Not going to bring to Mummy. Never mind. I'm going to go and... Lisa should be here soon. I'm going to go and get my scooters ready. So what's it like, Lisa? Tell me.
It's so much fun, but it's so freeing.
It is. Freedom.
Yes.
That's exactly the way I look at it.
I just can do whatever I want, and I'm actually... I'm having fun. I'm finding
Go for the
joy in
hills.
this.
Oh shit.
The other side of it.
Woo! So, your first time, I have to say, you're doing pretty bloody good.
Oh, well, so much fun.
Do you want me to take a picture of you?
Yeah.
Lead the way, Lisa. Oh shit. Yep. I said, are you game? And I'm like, oh my god. Alright, go. Whichever way you want to go.
Car. Do you
Oh
want me to go
shit.
in front of the car?
No, probably not. That's that same surfboard dude.
You know what it does need, Nina?
What's that?
Cup holder for a coffee.
At the side.
Are you serious?
Near the light. It's snapped, but I got to get a new one.
Well, you've made my day. There's a coffee shop up here.
Yeah, olives, I think.
Car coming, Nina.
Is this not a really good laugh? We're literally just coming up through the streets of Bellambi. So Lisa's ahead in front of me. And this is where my brother and I grew up. Number 55. That's our old place right there. There used to be a gum tree up here.
So it's everywhere.
Yeah, it is, but yes, the cars are pretty
Pretty good for living in the land.
pretty good for Bellambi cars. I don't recall them having cars this nice when I was here. Same mural. The Whitby, the Rothery Street mural.
Painted by Sam and something with help from the children of Bellambi.
Yep, I can still remember when that was done.
It's beautiful.
much later in the afternoon now. It's around 6:30 and I'm at home. After you saw me earlier with Lisa, I went to the hospital to visit Mum, and we were there for quite a few hours with her, just sitting with her, drinking tea. My brother was there also. We just, I'm angry. I mean, I really am. I can't even deny that I'm not angry. Mum's been in there now for 8 days. The PEG tube operation went wrong. So she had no feed for a week, just fluids, which was basically the only thing keeping her alive. And then we've got to the stage now where the stent has been put in the esophagus, but Mum was in a really bad shape today, probably the worst I've seen her. And I'm just angry. I don't even know what I'm angry at. I really have no idea what I'm even angry at. I'm just angry all the time. It's just kind of simmering, seething. Keep it under control most of the time, but it's hard. It is very hard to see your own mother dying of cancer. It's very hard, and because you don't have a time frame. There are no time frames. Is she going to be here in a week, a month? Will she last till Christmas? We just don't know. And the doctors don't tell you anything. They do their rounds once a day, and that's like a 10-minute conversation, then they're gone. It's just not like the movies. I'll show you Rex. Rex is home. I had Mum's 18-year-old dog euthanised this week, cremated by Pets of Peace, and he's come home now. He's in a beautiful little urn. They did a great job. Pets at Peace. Yeah, so, all right, let's not talk about that. Okay. I'm just reading. I've got my Tetleys, and I'm just literally sitting down to read some of this material. I've got courses and resources for the disability sector, just magazines and pamphlets and stuff I picked up from an NDIS workshop I attended last week. I've even got Benevolent Society. I mean, I'm going to read some of that. What else am I going to talk to you about? Oh yes, NDIS top tip number 2 for this vlog. So my top tip for today would be, I would honestly say to you that the NDIS is not a welfare system. It is a human rights issue. So disability is something that can happen to any one of us through illness or accident or misadventure. It needs appropriate funding, and funding that does not come with the stigma and shame that is around the traditional welfare models, as in New Start allowance for the unemployed, that kind of thing. So I say that it's really important for people to understand that it is not a welfare system, it's an insurance model. So people don't need to feel shame about getting help from NDIS. I certainly don't, but I think that it does it does hold a lot of people back from accepting support, feeling that they're not worthy, feeling that other people will look at them and judge them for accepting NDIS support. I personally have had an instance where someone said to me, they commented something about the fact that I had such a good relationship with my driver and my cleaner. So I had a comment, something like that. Can't remember the exact comment, the line, the word, but I said, well, you could have one too. You could have a driver. And they said, how? And I said, well, you've only got to get my brain disease. You've only got to get primary progressive MS, and you too could have a driver. Would you like to swap lives? No? Well, that conversation died right there. But so that would be my tip. Get rid of the shame and do not be afraid to accept help, because the NDIS is designed to help you live an ordinary life. If you don't accept the help because you're worried about the stigma of accepting help from a social welfare model, get rid of it. Not welfare, insurance model. Okay, so I think I'll wrap this up here now. Oh, I just have to say one thing. One thing that really stuck in my craw today was When I was in the hospital room with Mum, and my brother was sitting over there, and the nurse came in to do Mum's blood pressure, nothing unusual. And she said she was complaining right from the get-go. She was in a bad mood because her shift was long and it's the busiest shift she's had in 17 years. And I just nodded like, And Lisa went for the shank. I mean, she just shanked this woman. She went, whoo, in for the dive. Lisa says to this woman, yeah, but at least you're not the patient on the other side, the person that's lying in the bed dying. And I was like, oh, wow, great comeback, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. I know it's easy for a nurse to complain about her job, but it's a job. You get to go home at the end of the day. The people in that hospital ward, a lot of them are not going to go home. A lot of them are going to go to palliative care, and that's a one-way trip. So I just felt when Lisa stuck up for me today and stuck up for Mum and said that, I was just like, girl, oh yes. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you for watching, as always. Before I go, I'll actually just show you, I managed to get Mum's picture framed the other day also. Isn't that gorgeous? And I wanted to say a special thank you to the wonderful artist from Tasmania who has done that drawing for me. I don't think words, I don't think you could possibly know what that means, but thank you. So thank you for watching again. If you like what you see, please give me a big thumbs up, because it really does support my channel. It's been a real shit journey lately. It's just been shit. But thank you for being there with me. It makes the days seem not quite as long and not quite as lonely, so thank you. Until next time, always remember, it really is really good